right, y'all. Let's get into it. Our WWE Unreal recap, reaction, review, all that good stuff, man. Let me tell you, what are your thoughts on the show? Season 1, you weren't a fan. You just hate them breaking the barrier type thing.
Yeah.
Season 2, I feel like they did a lot less of the breaking the cave. I felt like it was more restricted this year.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the overall, and then we'll get into like the storylines of Unreal.
Okay, so before I say this, I want to preface this in this manner. It seems like when season 1 before it came out, I was probably one of the only people that was speaking out against this shit. Like, I don't like this shit. I don't want to go
Hard,
back the
bro.
curtain
You
too
was
much.
hating it, bro. You was hating it.
I didn't like it. Okay. All of a sudden, when season 2 come out, all the veterans and their mamas came out the tree talking about, so I don't like it. I don't like it. What was y'all motherfuckers doing season 1?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think them saying they hate it now is like adding to you wanting to watch it. So again, it's a work, bro. I think this whole show is a work, bro.
Even people who commented about his work.
Yeah.
Or maybe the motherfuckers just listened to the 4-4 Heelz podcast and it was like, that motherfucker's got a point. I like to say some things too. Shame on me. Who knows? I don't know. But season 2 was better than season 1. I guess it was better not because it was actually better than season 1, because I actually knew what to expect.
Yeah.
Now that I know the format of the show, it has some highs and lows, but we're gonna go ahead and break down. So let's go ahead and start with. There's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, let's talk about the shit they didn't put in this season Unreal that we all wanted to.
Let's get it.
Travis Scott, bro, at WrestleMania. Because so season 2's timeline is basically kind of like WrestleMania at a SummerSlam.
Right.
That's kind of like it right there. No Travis Scott mentioned. Bullshit. We want to know about that, man. Like, so this is why I think the whole show is a work in general, because they're not giving us the shit we want. You know what I'm saying? So they're giving us the shit they want to give us.
I think the Travis Scott debacle, and the reason why we don't have it, is because it was a clusterfuck behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I think Travis Scott and his team told him not to put him out because it will make him look in a negative light.
He already in a negative light, though, bro.
Well, to pro wrestling fans, but what percentage of pro wrestling fans are so gun-ho about pro wrestling to the point to where Travis Scott comes apart, they're like, we're not going to buy his music no more?
Yeah. None.
So even if you do like Travis Scott and you're a pro wrestling fan, you're not going to be like, you know what, fuck Travis Scott, because you wrestle. Nobody's going to give a fuck about that shit, bro. Only people like us give a fuck about that shit, because we care about the art. You know what I'm saying? We care about the art. I guess that's what it is with the 4-4 Heelz, man. Like, we actually love the art form of pro wrestling. This is why I watch, because I know it's an art. It's a beautiful art. The ability to make someone believe into some shit in that moment in time, while the other opponent is more than likely probably stunned, probably got a little boo-boo, little hurt, but them motherfucker ain't crazy. It ain't nothing breaking necks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And for you to sit here and make us believe, to make us buy in to this art form, that's the magic right there, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. We care about the art form. I know I love the art form. That's why I'm another reason why I don't disagree with Phil right now, CM Punk, is because at one point he was the same way. He loved the art form. He cared about the art form. He that's all he stuck his flag in the ground was for the art form of pro wrestling. That's why WWE was this evil corporatized machine that only cares about this and that and the stars, but they can't wrestle. They couldn't lace my goddamn boots. That was his fucking rebuttal, right?
Now they lace in his boots, but yeah.
Now he can't even lace his own goddamn boots.
Yeah.
Shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's the art form that you care about, and that's with any fucking thing. In movies, there's a difference between movies and films.
Yeah.
There's a difference between hip hop and rap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between country pop and fucking country blues
Yeah.
singing
Oh,
ass
dude.
music. You see what I'm saying?
Country people hate country pop, bro. They hate that shit.
They
Oh,
hate
bro,
it.
that shit. I think they hate that more than hip hop or rap people hate you know what I'm saying?
Of course, you know why? Because it's diluting the art form.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in this day and age, I don't care what you are. There are people, we talk about it, right? About being part of the game. Football players, basketball players, any kind of sport.
Yeah.
People who really love the sport, like love the art form of the sport, and people who just in it to get their money, get their fame, get the fuck out. You can tell the difference in how they play. Yeah. And I think that's like that anything in life.
Yeah, like country is like AEW. Country pop is WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And what you said, I think I was confused about hip hop and rap. We definitely talked about it prior, but rap is like the popular shit. Hip hop is the real shit.
It's the real shit. Yep.
Which I don't know why my whole life I thought it was different. I thought real like lyricists were rappers and the real poppy shit, like, you know, your Macklemore's was hip hop.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the other way.
Because real hip hop has we don't call our artists rappers. We call them MCs.
Yeah.
Like, I was quick to tell motherfuckers, like, oh, you a rapper? Nah, bro, I'm an MC, bro. Like, don't get it fucking twisted.
Yeah.
Like, because growing up in this art form, I hate the fact that people like, I can write a rap too. No, you motherfucker can't. You don't know about cadence. You don't know about metaphors. You don't know about entendres. You don't know about how making your shit rhyme within the both. But you don't know about that shit. It's an art form to that shit.
Hip hoppers know that. Hip hoppers
know about that shit. But people who just don't have a good ear for music, they think rap and hip hop is the same thing, and it's fucking not. The subject titles is not the same. So just like AEW and WWE, you can tell. I'm gonna say this right now on Dynamite. I saw the lockup between Daniel Garcia and I'm sorry. I know it. Look, bro. Listen. I know you don't like him, but I do want to say this though.
My ears just turn off when you say Daniel Garcia, bro.
Okay. Let me turn your ears back on. The lockup between Pac and El Clone in that 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
That's pro wrestling.
Yeah.
That is fucking pro wrestling at its core. Even with Daniel Garcia and who was the Josh Alexander.
Yeah.
When Josh Alexander and Daniel Garcia locked up, did you see those holes? Did you see how Josh was holding on to his neck when he had him on the down position too? It's hard for him to get up, and he had a reverse. That is pro wrestling at its best. Yeah. The technique. You have to have things like that to make people get drawn in, like, oh, these motherfuckers going at it. Yeah. Because if it's just a kick, punch, boom, boom, forearm, suplex, and you get right to the business, it look like a song and dance. Yeah. And a lot of times that's the problem I have with WWE's matches. It looks like a song and dance. There is no actual wrestling involved.
Yeah. All right, bro. Let's start with the first storyline of Unreal, and I want to start with this. Because she did a podcast. Our girl, Chelsea Green, bro.
Yes.
One of our favorites here on the 404 Heels podcast. Michael Hayes made a comment that she's not the Tiffany Strattons. She's not the bigger ups, the Charlotte Flairs. She's the person that gets that person over. And in Chelsea Green's old podcast, she's like, I don't mind going out there and losing. She's always the team player. Like, she does not care. Whatever. Like y'all pay me great. It's cool. I love it. I love this lifestyle. But and like I say, Unreal is a work. I think it's a work. So this all could be a work. But Chelsea Green on the podcast was like, I know I'm that person, but it hurt my feelings to hear that they also think me as that person, as a top star. Now, like, this show, is it a work or is it a shoot, bro? Like, it's so crazy. Are they just saying this now because eventually maybe not this year, maybe next year, Chelsea Green wins the Royal Rumble and this helps her? Like, I just feel like this Unreal show is just so much a work as it is a shoot, as they say. Like, I'm so confused by it, bro. And that's why I love WWE. This is why I love WWE.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. So, for kayfabe purposes only, let's just say this, right? Let's say what Michael Hayes was really real, what he said, and I got to have some kind of belief within that because we've heard Chelsea Green say it herself. She knows she ain't this top star. She's the one that helped build the top star, get the top star over. This is my role. Someone has to lose, right? The ultimate team player. Now, to hear that from Michael Hayes, who was a producer, executive of WWE, and at the same time to have Chelsea Green sit here and say, I knew that about myself, but it hurts me to hear that out loud from someone else. I don't get that.
Yeah.
Because it starts with you, baby girl. If you look at yourself in that light and you treat yourself in that light and they tell you this and you don't give no pushback, they say, hey, Chelsea, we need you to put this person over, and you say, okay. But instead of saying, you know what, that's cool, but how about this?
Yeah.
If you can't stand your ground and give another pitch back to them to where it's not killing your character to the point to where if your character gets to a certain point to where they want us to take it seriously, we ain't gonna take it serious because you're just a jobber. You're just a comedy act. You're just an enhancer, a talent enhancer at this point, right?
Yeah.
And she deserves more because we love some Chelsea Green. Go back and do the footage. Since day one of the pod, our first episode, 80 weeks ago, we was singing the praises of Chelsea Green before she even got to this fucking level, bro. You know what I'm saying? And because I just loved her because she was cracking me up. Her facial expressions, she is, bro. I cannot miss a Chelsea Green segment. I can't miss a Chelsea Green's match. I can't miss none of that shit because she be on point like goddamn needles. You feel me?
Yeah.
I love Chelsea Green. We love Chelsea Green. To me, do I think that she's more than just a jobber and more than just a talent enhancer? I think she is. Matter of fact, I would dare to say she has main event potential.
Yeah.
She has everything you need. She can go in that ring, but then most importantly, in the land of the E, she can talk on that mic.
Yeah.
And she can make you believe.
Yeah.
I think that's a component that a lot of people missing out nowadays for pro wrestling. Believability factor.
Yeah. And what's
and
she's like, she's not a realistic character the way she acts, but I believe it.
Exactly. It's not about realistic. It's about in the confines of what you're watching. Do that person look like that motherfucker if in real life, like I can see that motherfucker be like that?
Yeah.
That's what makes the motherfucker suck in, right?
Yeah.
But again, in the current pro wrestling landscape, has shows like Unreal, the internet, the dirt sheets, the pull back the curtains, has it really affected to a negative point to where it's harder for people to buy into certain characters because we already know for a fact now, this is just make believe. This is fake. This is just an act. This is just a script. Where before, it was like, there is no way in the hell this motherfucker can be that real and be on fucking fake. Stone Cold. We just found out the reason why his character did so good because that was actually him. That's Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was just turned up to 11, right? John Cena turned up to 11. That's who the GOATs are. When you can be yourself, turn up to 11. That's why I say Roman Reigns is number 5. And at any given time, anybody else can slip off that Mount Rushmore and he can slide right in depending on how he finished out his career. So I'm not excluding him from the Mount Rushmore. I'm just saying Roman, he made me believe for the first time in years when he started becoming this tribal chief persona. And that's what people started getting along with him. That's when people started jumping the bandwagon with him because we actually started to believe Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Big dog Roman Reigns, we didn't believe.
Yeah.
You over here, Roman Reigns over here, big dog with the damn protective vest. You got the contacts in your eyes.
Oh,
Okay,
that was
and you
terrible.
had dolphin teeth. You know what I'm saying? We didn't believe that. We didn't think it was a big dog. You can't be the big dog with dolphin teeth and contacts. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100.
Once you start being yourself, we believe you, bro.
When he took them shits out and put them veneers in, and he was being himself, you know he got some veneers. That motherfucking teeth whiter than snow, bro.
Hey, bro. You rich, you got veneers, bro. Veneers. We're saying veneers.
Oh, veneers. He got veneers.
Before someone correct us.
And I'm not hating on the veneers. I'm just talking truth. Because I remember when he first came to WWE, he had dolphin teeth. He had little ass teeth, little checkless and shit. I know it, bro. I know it. But once he started becoming the tribal chief, he was cutting, and it was like, yo, that motherfucker, that's how that motherfucker really is.
Yeah.
People started buying in.
Yeah.
And they've always said it from Rock, from Hogan. If you're just yourself, turn up to 100, people buy in. Why do you think Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Ric Flair, all these people go down in history as top of the top talents? Because they were actually themselves. They were themselves, but just turned up. Ric Flair was Ric Flair, on and off camera. That was probably his problem. Scott Hall, the same way. He was Scott Hall on and off camera. I remember time Bret Hart, Scott Hall said he went to Bret Hart's house. He said he went inside, he saw a number of Bret Hart pictures, posters, shrines. He was like, what the fuck, bro? Scott Hall said there was some creepy shit. Like, this dude worshipped his own self. You know what I'm saying? The realer you are, the more people can feel it, the more they're going to relate to you.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why Jey Uso's yeet took off, because we believe him. That sounds like some shit. We believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. That's it. So Chelsea Green has that believability factor to make you believe that she is who she is. She could be the modern day Karen, or she can be someone who can go and bang in that ring with you. You know what I'm saying? And for Michael Hayes to say that about her, that just lets me know either A, this is a work, like you said, or B, the WWE only views her as that. She don't have and whatever she don't have, I want to know what she don't have to make the E believe that she can be a main event talent.
Yeah. With WWE, I always think everything's a work. I just think everything they do is a work. Interview on Pat McAfee, a work. Interview here, work. Interview here, work. I just think everything is a work with them. And what I think I realized during this Unreal thing and Michael Hayes, I think they should fire Michael Hayes, bro.
No, I don't think they should fire Michael.
I think he's too old school, and the wrestling industry has evolved so much. Think about this. I saw something what Undertaker, because he's kind of like the head of creative of Triple H right now.
Yes.
And they were like, what are your things to do with Triple H or Triple A? And he was basically saying, I want them to like take a step. He didn't say it, but this is what I read into what he was saying. This is my personal opinion. What I read into what he was saying is like, I want them to quit wrestling so crazy, like the wrestling we've come to love with AEW and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I want more storytelling type shit. I'm like, I don't think that's what's working nowadays anymore.
And you know why?
You know what I mean?
And we talked about last week. What we say why? We talked about in the Heel to Heel convo, the attention span.
Yes. You're watching 15-second clips on TikTok all day. I don't want to watch you standing over your opponent while he's hurting on the ground. Like, I need boom, boom. I need Will Ospreay. I need Kyle Fletcher. I need that. It's just the way we are now. And all these old heads, the Michael Hayes, the Undertakers, all these old heads are still living in the past, bro. It's not the past no more, bro. It's not the past, bro.
You're right.
You can't do that shit no more. You can't do that shit no more.
I can't disagree with you telling the truth. Yeah. You're right. The game has evolved.
Yes. Like every sport in the history of the world, shit is changing, bro. Like, I hate to bring up that. Do I want to watch post-up moves in the NBA no more? No, I want to see dunks and long-range three-point shots. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it's going. And
In
it's
regular
just like,
season, you want to see that, but
yeah,
in the postseason, when everything slow down and
yeah,
every possession counts, you're gonna need a motherfucker who can score with their back to the basket.
yeah.
So it's not
But
a
it,
lost
it, it
art.
really don't happen no more, though, in the NBA. But, like, let's just keep it on the Undertaker, bro. Hey, bro, we don't need your old-ass thoughts in our new age wrestling. That's all I'm saying, bro.
And let me pick back off that about Unreal with that same topic. I'm gonna say a name. Ryan Ward. Do you know who that is?
Not at all.
Ryan Ward is now the new creative overseer for Raw and SmackDown. But he had a good stint with the NXT Black and Gold at the height.
Yeah.
And the golden years, right? And he came on to SmackDown post 2016 for Smacky. Okay. Now, when you said WWE is gonna get back on this shit in 2026, and I was like, I'll see. Let me see. Now, after things I've seen right now, I can honestly say January of 2026 is a lot better than January of 2025. And I honestly feel like it's due to Ryan Ward being the overseer of creative.
Yeah.
This is the guy who pretty much fueled the NXT Black and Gold, the legacy years.
Yeah.
And he is now on the main roster as the overseer. This is what we're seeing nowadays. This is why we're seeing more banging ass matches.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. I done seen more banging matches from the WWE in this month alone in January than I have in the motherfucking whole year of 2025.
You got to step it up. You got to step it up.
Again, this is a prime example of either evolve or get left behind.
Yeah. It's like Undertaker. What was your best match versus Shawn Michaels? What was that? Move after move after move after move after move after move after move. It wasn't your matches. Yeah, it wasn't your matches that were slow and story. No, bro. Stop, bro.
Let's talk about this though. Jim Cornette is one of these people who is so eminent about it. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. But like, I get confused when Jim says that because it's like, how much of pro wrestling really is realistic? Like, I don't care if you're doing a clothesline, kicking the gut, power bomb. It takes two to make that power bomb work.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you complain.
Ain't no one in a street fight picking me up and power bombing me. That's for facts.
I'm holding on to your legs for dear life. You ain't picking my ass up, and you ain't that strong for me to rip me up from your fucking legs. You feel what I'm saying? So, but in the confines of pro wrestling, so you want to sit here and say, "Oh, the power bomb and a back body drop." I remember him praising the Gunther versus AJ Styles match. He said, "Because this is one of the best wrestling matches I've seen in the last week or so, because they actually wrestled." He said, "When was the last time we seen a motherfucker take a back body drop?" I was like, wait a minute, Jim Cornette. And he was like, you know what he compared the back body drop to? He said, it's better than taking a fucking, some kind of random idiot taking a dive on the outside on a bunch of other motherfucking idiots. That's what he said, right? And I'm like, Jim Cornette, a back body drop? That's something that makes you believe wrestling more than just a motherfucker diving on somebody who's not really paying attention to some shit. Let me tell you something. A back body drop takes two to do, too. Yeah. Ain't no way in the hell I'm running and you're going to just do this to me and I'm going to perfectly flip my body to I land like this. No. Jim Cornette, again, it's the old get off my lawn, get off my grass type of old school mentality. Bully Ray, Undertaker, Jim Cornette, Dutch Montel, all these motherfuckers got this old school mentality thinking like this is how wrestling's supposed to be done. But guess what? Pro wrestling has evolved. It is not that same shit no more.
I remember probably like 8 or 9 months ago, we even talked about it. Bully Ray said he hated the elbow, the back and forth between wrestlers in the middle of the ring.
Right.
WWE has been doing that so often now. And it's
Yeah.
so funny that Bully Ray hated that AEW did it. I've not heard one thing of him saying how much he hates it in WWE, bro. They
That's
do it
fact.
all the time now. The blow for blow in the middle of the ring.
They do.
Whether it's a forearm, a slap, a chop. WWE has picked up that so much. And do you know who loves it? I love it.
We
That's
both
all
love
I'm
it.
saying, bro.
We
Yeah.
both love it. We both
So
love it.
Bully Ray, the second you said you hated it in AEW, WWE started doing it all day, every day, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what you have to do. You have to evolve, man. And I don't understand how people don't. How is it that every other thing, every sport can evolve, but when it comes to WWE, when it comes to pro wrestling, it's not okay for it to evolve?
That's just old heads talking, bro. That's in every sport. NFL, it can't evolve. NBA, it can't evolve. UFC, it can't evolve. No, but then it does evolve, and you just get left in the dirt, bro. That's all it is.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
Wrestling's getting better with these high intensity matches, bro.
Exactly.
All right, let's keep this Unreal going, bro. Seth Rollins' injury was the main storyline in this show.
Yeah.
Apparently, we were all bamboozled. I think maybe 10 people were bamboozled by this being a fake or a real injury or whatever, fake, real, and blah, blah. It don't matter. And my favorite thing that you said is, why did this matter if you have the money in the bank and it's random anyway? And I just agree with that, bro. I just don't get it. Like at first when it was happening, I was like, oh, it's a fake injury, and then he's gonna cash in, and you're like, why does it matter? He can cash in when he wants. And I'm like,
anytime.
Yeah. Like if Seth Rollins came out to SummerSlam after CM Punk won the belt, CM Punk just went through a war with Gunther, right? He just went through a war with Gunther. Whether CM Punk was hurt or not, or faked an injury or not, it didn't fucking matter, bro.
It didn't matter. It didn't. Because you know why? Because he literally stood up there, dropped the crutches.
Yeah.
CM Punk's in the ring with the title. Like,
he's still tired.
I'm still waiting for you to come.
Yeah.
It'd have been no different. He would have walked up with the briefcase and handed to ref. I'm still waiting for you to come. But it still don't change the fact that you went through a grueling battle with Gunther.
Yeah.
And you're worn down.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered, bro.
So again, I was so against it because you don't do that when the catalyst of the vision, you're trying to get this big fashion over.
Yeah.
And you're going to pull your star purposely for kayfabe reasons off TV, off this faction, newly faction that you're bringing together just for a fake ass injury when he had money in the bank. What the fuck?
Yeah. It would have made no difference. It would have made no difference at SummerSlam whether Seth was hurt or not. It would have made no difference. He still would have been able to cash in. Yeah, it was a long ramp. CM Punk had the same time to process oh my God, he's not hurt anymore. Now I'm gonna lose. Like, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense, bro.
Because in reality, if I was Seth Rollins, the perfect time to cash in with Money in the Bank is when that motherfucker CM Punk raised his arm in the air, had that title, and he was like, I did it. I would have came in behind him, hit that motherfucker behind his head with the briefcase. Buy out. Cash in.
Yeah.
Stomp.
Without the entrance.
So
without the entrance.
So you can still have the surprise. But again, it's overbooking. See, I think in pro wrestling communities, we give shit when it's not booked properly. But we don't give enough shit when shit is overly booked. You didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah. WWE, with how tight they kept Seth's injury, they was just trying to get it over on everyone in WWE instead of us.
There you go.
You go. Yeah.
You're right.
They just tried to get it over within WWE instead of us. And then you got Paul Rosenbaum talking about this was the biggest work of the. It's like, no, people even commented, bro. We all knew he wasn't really hurt. Like, we've said it a million times. He's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And we're like, yes, we did. We literally, if you check your comments, it is like, no, this is a work. This is a work. This is a work. This is a work. And Paul Rosenbaum's like, we fooled you. It's like, no, you didn't, bro. You didn't fool any of us at all.
No, you sure hell didn't. And the thing that gets me so perplexed is, how is it that when Rollins is in the amongst of all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
This is hold on. I gotta say this. This is why we are the 44 Heelz podcast. Do y'all just hear how Aaron said at first, I was fucking with it, but then I thought about it. You was right, bro. That shit didn't make no damn sense, right? There are still people to this day that want to defend their take on how good this fucking kayfabe situation is, and they don't want to admit that it didn't fucking matter.
It didn't matter. If Rome or if Seth comes out at SummerSlam with the injury or without the injury, it doesn't matter.
He had the element of surprise regardless because of the fucking briefcase of Money in the Bank.
Yeah, if anything, you gave CM Punk more time to like get his stamina back, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the whole
yeah. And it's still
then you got
matter,
Becky
right?
Lynch backstage. Oh, you didn't think he was hurt. I was like, who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes.
See, it goes back to our question that you asked a week ago. Would wrestling be bigger if kayfabe was still a thing? I still say I think it would be.
Yeah.
Because you see how much attention that little shit garnered, right? But see, you know what I learned? Now that I know that was on Unreal and it was so well documented and so well detailed, they did that whole fucking storyline just for Unreal. Just for fucking Unreal. That's the reason why. That's why that shit ain't made no damn sense when we watched it. Because it was for Unreal.
Yeah. Same with R-Truth, bro. I still think that was all work this whole time, bro. R-Truth, bro. Like, I mean, it just seemed like they needed a storyline for Unreal, which is something we didn't even like. We wanted the Travis Scott, we wanted the Rock, we wanted all this shit.
Yeah.
And we got Seth Rollins' injury that no real wrestling fan was really fooled by. And then we get R-Truth, who then is released or his contract ran up, talks blah blah blah. Like, bro, we didn't need none of this, bro. And I just feel like they're now booking the regular TV to have Unreal storylines.
Bingo. There you go. That's exactly what's happening. That is exactly what the fuck is happening. And it's kind of sad because it's actually interfering with the regular programming of our pro wrestling because you're trying to carve out a whole different niche for Unreal.
Yeah.
And it's really...
You in the back of your mind, they're like, what's going to be a good Unreal storyline?
What's good for the geese ain't good for the gander. I'm telling you right now, that's an old school saying right there, you know?
Yeah.
So with the R-Truth shit right here, right? Let's play along, right? Let's do play along. Let's say this is exactly how it played out. I didn't agree with when Triple H say, this dude is so smug. I swear to God. He was like, oh, well, you know, contracts, his contract was never terminated. It was just ran out. And when you don't come up to us and want to talk, then we guess that you don't want to be here no more. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Bro, you have the power. If you value a talent, regardless of where you think they are on the card, why not approach them and say, hey, this is what we're thinking. Hey, this is what we think you're at. This is what you've done. This is what we're going to come with you.
Yeah.
Start to open up the negotiations, right? But to me, from how Triple H said it, it seems like they just let his contract run out. And since Truth didn't fucking come up to them and say, hey, what about my contract?
Yeah.
They just let him go. And you know who the first person I thought of when I said that? When I saw this shit? Fucking Killer Cross and Scarlett.
Yeah.
They were the first two people I thought about when I saw it. I said, and I took what Cross's story was, and I took that shit, I put it together. I was like, that shit sounds a whole lot similar. That's exactly what they do. They let Cross's contract run out, and Cross said it himself. He wanted to be lines of communication wide open. I want to stay here. I want to be here. But damn, here's a contract. If you don't want to sign it 24 hours, it's going to be pulled.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute.
And that's another thing I wanted to see in Unreal that we didn't see.
Well, he's not there no more. So.
Well, I mean, he was it this SummerSlam? Yeah, because
it was this past SummerSlam, yeah.
Yeah. And that would have been a great, so that's why I think, bro.
So that should tell you even more that it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know? It was real.
Yeah, it was real. That's what, so R-Truth, Karrion Kross have the same basic kind of storyline.
Yep.
For Unreal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could have still used Karrion Kross in Unreal because his shit was happening at the same time, more or less. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so we don't get nothing on Karrion Kross when that's another Unreal. If you call it Unreal, I want to see the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
True. I want to hear
nothing.
I want to hear the East side about the Cross shit. Cause we hear nothing but Cross side.
Yeah.
I want to hear the East side about everything, but I don't need to hear it after I seen Unreal, because I guarantee you the same rebuttal for Truth will be the same thing for Cross. Well, his contract ran up, he never came up to us, and that's a lot because Cross came up to them multiple times and said, "Hey guys, whenever you want to, we're open for communication." Even when his contract lapsed and he was no longer there, he still, and Scarlett still said, we're still open for communication. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I never forget.
And that's why I think the R-Truth shit is a work, because in Unreal, the shit we really wanted to see was Karrion Kross's contract shit. They no mention of Karrion Kross, bro. Not one.
He's not in the company no more.
But we get this R-Truth contract shit, and that shit feels like a work to me, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think possibly the Karrion Kross contract situation was supposed to take place with the R-Truth contract situation, but things didn't go along? Maybe they thought that he was just so happy to get a contract, he would resign, and everything would be fine and dandy, and they could put it on Unreal? Or the shit just fell apart, and motherfucker was like, I'm done. I can't do this. You can't pay me this. My book sales is this. My merch sales is this. People will chant my name like this. I am much more higher than which. How you gonna bring me in lower than my old contract? And I did way more.
Yeah. My thing is, that's why I feel like Unreal is the biggest work on the work, is because the shit with Karrion didn't work out, but the shit with R-Truth worked out. So like, I feel like they planted this seed of, we released R-Truth, we did this, and then he comes back, what, a month later? What was it, 3 weeks later, something like that? Whatever. But like
Money in the Bank.
Like, so yeah, so it's really not untrue, because you're not showing us the untrue stuff that really happened, bro. Yeah. Like, I wanted to see Karrion Kross in the episode. Like, you know?
It ain't Unreal because you ain't showing us the real. For real. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
You really have a good point when you say you feel like Unreal is one big fucking work. Like, I can't dispute that, because you could, you're possibly like 90% fucking right. You're probably fucking right when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And it comes out years later when Unreal shows start filming, all that shit was a fucking work. Everything that we showed was a work. It's to throw people off. Like, we want to show you, we try to give you a peep in the curtain, but it ain't how it really goes. You know what I'm saying? And to keep kayfabe alive, because let's keep it 1,000 on a motherfucking Tibbet towel. Kayfabe is the reason why pro wrestling fucking works. And the E has find that out.
It's the new kayfabe. Yeah.
They found out the hard way, because they said, well, we're going to show everybody everything what we do, because we're so full of ourselves, and they still gonna love us and like it anyway. But when they see shit goes, ooh, motherfucker. So you mean to tell me there's a lot of people who thought this shit was real? Yeah. Not everybody knows the inside joke. You know what I'm saying?
They're showing us. They're showing us what they want, bro. They're showing us what they want, because that's the best example is the R-Truth and Karrion Kross contract negotiations.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why are you showing this guy who is still in WWE compared to the guy that's not in WWE no more?
Right.
And realistically, I would want to see what happened with Karrion Kross and all that stuff. And then another thing, Cody Rhodes just had an interview with Jey Uso on his podcast. And what are Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes talking about? They're talking about, oh, I didn't even know those Unreal cameras were there. I didn't even know those Unreal cameras were filming that. Bitch, that's a work, bro. That's a work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is a work. You know the motherfucking camera's there. You know it was there. I don't want to hear that shit. Because guess what?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know the camera's there.
I'm pretty sure you probably mic'd up for it, bro.
There you go. I was going to say how we get so much clear fucking clearance of the damn mic. It's so clear. How we don't know.
Clear audio.
On, yeah, clear audio, but you don't know the camera's there. Cut the shit. Come on. Stop it.
Unreal is the biggest work in WWE right now, bro.
This is, like you said, this is the new kayfabe. We're going to make a show showing them the shit that they think is going on, but it ain't really going on, because this is how we're going to kayfabe y'all, because we can't kayfabe y'all the old school way no more, because we got too much shit leaking. And that's your problem, WWE.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Tommaso Ciampa, I didn't even know he was coming to AEW. There was no kind of leak online about Tommaso Ciampa coming to AEW. That motherfucker popped him on the Dynamite.
Nope.
I said, well, how the fuck they keep that shit secret? There was no confirmation about MJF busting up on Dynamite when he came back and before he made this run, right? So when he came out there, I was like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? So you still can do kayfabe. Your company's too damn big. Triple H, get your shit in order, man. Get your house in order.
It's the work shoot, bro. That's all it is right now.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. That's what it is, bro. All right, the last storyline, which I think is the realest storyline, is
there we go.
Hello.
What the fuck, bro?
Riverside, you was gone, bro.
Riverside be acting up, bro. I ain't gonna front, the whole podcast, like, you've been kind of like I don't know, bro. It's Riverside, bro. I've learned Riverside, sometimes the shit ain't always gonna be on point.
Yeah.
But anyway, like you were saying, we're gonna have to chop this shit up. We're gonna have to chop. But what you were saying, what's the last thing you were saying? The last storyline.
The last storyline was, which is like the most realistic storyline, was Lyra Valkyria. Oh, you talking about LA Knight getting chopped up by Triple H?
Go ahead, talk Lyra.
No. But Lyra just being disappointed about her SummerSlam match, bro. Just like how shitty it went with her and Becky, and we gave our criticism to it. You know, the zip ties came off, and then she still tried to keep it together.
Yes.
She felt bad about it, all that stuff. So that was my main, like, she felt bad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Again, it's now hard to tell for the people who love the art form and people who just in there to do it, because they care about things like that, the details. And that's why I call it the eye, right? I got an eye for motherfuckers in that ring. I'm like, ooh, that motherfucker right there. Again, it has nothing to do about personal feelings and personal likes or hating. It has everything to do about, I have an eye. And most times when I say the motherfucker can go, I'm always correct. Like, that motherfucker can go. That's why I went with Dom and Logan Paul, and I'm not talking about the characters. I'm not talking about their mic skills. I'm talking about in the ring. When I say I'm not feeling them, 10 out of 10 chances because of their ring ability, right?
Yeah.
Logan Paul got good ring ability, but he has to put it all together. The transitions ain't that good. Now, let me ask you a question, and I need you to be 100% honest.
Oh, dude, you know I will be.
Do you see what I was talking about his transitions. When it's no spots, like spots, he's fucking probably the best spot person in the E. And that's not taking away from nobody from the roster. I'm just saying Logan Paul's that athletic, right?
Yeah.
Like he said on Unreal, I told you he'd make that shit. I told you he'd make that shit. Jason Jordan was talking to Neville.
Yeah, he's like, you ain't gonna make that shit. And he's like,
Right.
I got you.
But his transitions from spot to spot is so horrible.
Listen, I ain't worried about no transitions.
But listen, he has gotten better. But my question is, if you're not worried about it, so I guess you haven't really paid attention to it.
Bro, my thing with Logan Paul is he has had less matches. Like what? I mean, I would say what? How many matches has he had in WWE in what? Like the 4 years he's been there?
Let's say less than 20.
I would say I would put it at like 32. I'm just throwing a number out there.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying 32. I'm just saying 32. I'm just saying that much. Because he has been wrestling a lot on Raw, all that stuff, SmackDown sometimes. He's been wrestling a lot more. If I'm grading every wrestler off their first 32 matches, Logan Paul is the best. Let's just call it 30 matches. If I am grading a wrestler off their first 30 matches ever of all time, Logan Paul is the GOAT of those first 30 matches, bro.
See, no, I disagree because I kind of feel like, Ospreay first 30 matches are better than Logan Paul's.
30 matches of all, like his first 30 matches.
His first initial 30 matches, I guarantee you what Ospreay shits is
You ain't ever even seen Will Ospreay's first 30 matches, bro.
See Will Ospreay to know that his shit was better than Logan Paul.
Logan Paul is having his 5th, 6th match at PLEs in front of millions of people, bro.
And that's not his fault.
You gotta give him credit for that, bro.
Look, I give him credit. Just because, listen, I think there's a disconnect here. Just because I say he's not one of my favorites in ring doesn't mean that I don't think that he does good things in ring. I said it to you right a couple minutes ago. He has, when it comes to spots, he is probably the best person in the E who can execute spots. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about from start to finish, believability factor, get me sucked in, like this has actually happened type of fucking reality type of match. Bro, he ain't it for me for right now.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Right now, doesn't mean
Let me ask you this. So we talking about Heelz, and Seth Rollins even commented on this on the podcast. He's like, it's hard to be a heel nowadays, and we the 4-4 heels. It's hard to be a heel because the crowd starts liking you.
And who that sound like? The 4-4 Heelz? We say that shit all the time.
And there's one heel in the game right now that has been a heel since he started in WWE. And he had one moment where the crowd cheered him for coming to the rescue for someone. I can't even remember who came to the rescue.
Don't do this. Don't do that mistake. You're about to make a mistake. Logan Paul started in the E as a fucking babyface. You know that, right?
Well, with The Miz?
Yes.
Bro, come on, bro.
Pokemon fucking chain. He still was getting cheered, bro. He was a babyface.
I don't think the WWE crowd ever accepted him. And I think they're getting very, very close to accepting him.
Acceptance and being cheered as a face or a heel is two different things. Don't move the goalposts, bro. Like
I'm moving it, bro. I'm moving it like Vince Russo. Moving it like Vince Russo.
Don't move it.
I'm moving to where the fuck I want to move it, bro.
Well, then you'd be wrong in your argument. So I'm going to tell you right now. The WWE Universe did cheer Logan Paul because he was presented as a babyface when he first came to the company. It was only recently when he turned heel on The Miz, that's when people start disliking him and shit, right?
Yeah.
But as far as what you're saying, you're correct as far as no one really accepted him. Of course not. We're not going to accept nobody from the outside that comes into this game and then you're being pushed bigger than people who has been in the game years before they went to WWE, and you're getting more of a fucking tout than them. Yeah, we're not going to accept you. We're not going to accept you. You got to earn your stripes. That's
bro.
just anything you got to do, man. You can't do a couple of fucking backflips and shit and put yourself on camera on social media and expect us to be like, woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. To the ones
Yes,
who
you
are
can.
suckers.
Yes, you can, bro. Yes, you can.
To the brittle minds and the brittle spirits, yes, you can. But to the ones who really about this shit, nah, you got to prove more than that, bro.
Y'all, listen, bro. The match with Roman, everyone hated it, but we still see that picture all day, every day, where Roman's loading up for the punch, and you got Logan Paul coming over like this. You got the shit with Ricochet, bro. You got the backflip with fucking LA Knight at SummerSlam in Cleveland, bro. Logan Paul, y'all need to stop saying he's an outsider. He's an insider,
No.
now, bro.
At this point, he's no longer an outsider. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about here is what you just proved to me is that when it comes to spots, all those things you just told me are spots.
Yeah.
He is probably the best in the E when it comes to spots. But as far as start to finish, suck you in and react like this motherfucker's really, he's not there yet. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So for WWE, what is it all about? The spots, the moments.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he is perfect for WWE, bro.
Yeah, he is perfect for you and the WWE, but for someone like me,
I know. I'm saying you're biased from your AEW love,
it's not AEW. It's not AEW. It's just pro.
Let me say something,
the art
bro.
form of pro wrestling, bro. I love the art form of pro wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Just AEW though. That's just any pro wrestling. It's independent pro wrestling. Like you gotta.
Yes, we're not. We all know WWE is independent from independent pro wrestling and AEW. Right. We all know that. Yeah. WWE is up, like not up here saying higher, but WWE is over here. Yes, he is perfect for WWE. He checks all the boxes for WWE, bro. And the one thing
all the boxes for WWE now, yes, he does.
Yes. And I feel like your AEW like creeps over into your WWE criticism, bro.
No.
And mine doesn't. Mine doesn't, bro. I keep it separate.
This is how I can prove you wrong. Who was the first person who was touting the second best match in WWE all fucking year in 2025, besides the Karrion Kross and AJ Styles match they had on Raw? Was Gunther versus Solo on fucking Raw.
That's your opinion, yes.
Just like Logan Paul being what you think it is your opinion, right?
Yeah.
So in my opinion, in my eyes, it has nothing to do about AEW, but I need to see certain things for me to be like, okay, I'm going to give him his props. And he hasn't showed it to me yet. It don't mean that he can't show it to me, but as far as right now,
that's the AEW in you, bro. I feel like when you put your WWE goggles on, you still got like 25% AEW goggles on.
No,
you still sitting there, bro. You're still sitting there, bro.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I seen things like that, I wouldn't even fucking watch WWE. If I see things the way you telling me that I see things with AEW goggles and shit, I wouldn't want to fucking watch WWE because I can see all the fucking things. I see everything that's happening, but I know what I'm watching. But when I'm telling you, from him to get as much praise as he does for being a good spot monkey, right? Cool. But for me,
spot monkey,
personally,
what the hell?
You never heard that term? He's a spot monkey. You never heard that term? You better research. But as far as for me personally, I need to see a couple of other things for me to be sucked in and be like, there you go. And trust me, you know me.
What do you need to see? What do you need to see?
I need his transitions to be more realistic and more believable, bro. His selling is okay. Decent at best, bro. Can you admit to that?
No. No, I will not. No. He right there, bro. He right there. Bro, Logan Paul, the future of WWE.
Do you think Logan Paul... I'm going to give you a couple of wrestlers. I want you to tell me who you think Logan Paul is better than right now.
Yeah.
Do you think Logan Paul is better than Finn Balor?
What? Okay, I want you to describe what is better.
No, just from your opinion of why you like Logan Paul, do you think he's better than Finn Balor?
Yes.
Do you think he's better than AJ Styles?
Yes.
You think he's better than John Cena?
This last year, John Cena? Yes.
Just period. Just period.
No, well, bro, John Cena's been in the game for 20-something years, decades.
Okay. Yes or no?
This year?
Okay.
Or last year?
This year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy because John Cena had the top matches at every PLE almost this year. Okay. Do you think Logan Paul is better than Killer Cross?
Yeah.
Fucking liar, bro. You're a fucking liar, bro.
No.
You're a fucking liar.
Saying,
Cross?
No.
I didn't say it. He said it, Cross.
Bro, my thing with Logan Paul is I don't pick up my phone when Logan Paul is on television. You know what I'm saying?
Like him.
Yeah. And that's the best part about wrestling.
That's just like,
I like Logan Paul.
It's like Killer Cross. I ain't picking up my phone for fucking Killer Cross.
Exactly,
I ain't
bro.
picking up my motherfucking phone.
That's what I love about wrestling. It's subjective.
It is subjective.
Yeah.
It is subjective. Do you think Logan Paul is better than those two figures on your wall? The other two, Roman and Cody, you think he's better than them?
No.
Okay, I know you don't think he's better than Roman. What about Cody?
No.
So you don't think he's main event material, right?
I mean, no, he is right now the main event guy that you can put it because he's wrestled both of them in main events. He's wrestled both of them in main events. He's the main event guy that isn't the main event winner right now.
Well, he's the third wheel in the division right now.
We'll talk. I think he's second wheel. I think he's second wheel.
Not better than Bronson Reed right now. No.
Yes, he is, bro. Would you rather watch a Logan Paul match or a Bronson Reed match?
Oh shit! Hold on. So Bronson Reed, wait a minute. Logan Paul beat Roman when he fought, right?
Yeah. Would you rather watch Bronson Reed?
No.
Would you rather watch a Bronson Reed match or a Logan Paul match?
I answer your question after you answer this. Did Logan Paul beat Roman Reigns?
No.
Okay, but Bronson Reed did.
Yeah, that's a WWE decision, bro.
Okay.
Would you rather watch a Logan Paul match or a Bronson Reed match?
Against who?
Anyone.
Oh shit. If it's gonna be Bronson Reed versus Roman, I'd rather see a Bronson Reed and Roman match than Logan Paul.
Stop, bro. Stop.
It depends what they
stop.
Again, it's about your dance partner.
Would you rather, if you had to tune in and you're selected on AI, whatever, and it's like wrestlers I'd rather watch, Logan Paul or Bronson Reed? Come on,
Bronson
bro.
Reed.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Bronson Reed. There's not enough Bronson Reeds in the game, to be honest with you. That big man style. I miss that big man style, man. I like that big man style. Let me tell you, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Big Van Vader. Remember Vader?
Yeah.
It's Vader time.
Yeah.
I used to love how he used to get you in that corner. Bro, I like the big man
Boy
style.
Meets World, bro. Boy Meets World.
Why you think I like Raquel Rodriguez all of a sudden when she started wrestling the big woman style?
Well,
because I like that style. I miss that style. Not everybody.
But you love Will Ospreay. Who's closer to Will Ospreay, Bronson Reed or Logan Paul?
Get the fuck out of here with that shit,
bro.
bro.
See, stop,
Get
bro.
Get the fuck out of here with that, bro.
Stop, bro.
Who's closer? Because I guess you're going to say Logan Paul because he can do flips like Will Ospreay. But guess what? Ospreay is light years better than Logan Paul. Matter of fact, Logan Paul would never be on the level of Ospreay. Never.
No, never. But Logan Paul won't be on the level of Kyle
Ricochet.
Fletcher. I mean, Ricochet and Logan Paul match was banging, bro. Logan Paul won that match.
He ain't no Ricochet, bro. He is not no Ricochet, bro. Don't do that. You might as well go ahead and say that Logan Paul is going to be on level with the Young Bucks. And you know that ain't true.
No.
So there's levels
no
to
one's
this
on
shit.
the level of the
That's
Young
my
Bucks,
point.
bro.
There's levels
Stop.
to this shit.
Yeah.
In WWE land, he's probably one of the top high flyers in spot monkeys. But he take his ass to AEW, he'd be a fucking jobber.
Would you rather watch Bronson Reed or a Logan Paul match?
I already answered that on Bronson Reed.
You lying to yourself,
No, I'm
bro.
not.
You lying right now.
I like the big man style. I like
bro,
that.
we trying to get a Prime sponsorship over here, bro. Stop lying.
I don't want that fucking pesticide. You do what?
Hey,
show,
stop. It is delicious.
No, it's not. You know what's delicious? Woo energy drink. Get it from your local retailers.
Motherfucker, shit. Bro. All right, let me ask you this.
Tonight. Hell yeah.
Let me ask you this question, bro. If you switch Tony Khan and Triple H, Freaky Friday situation, they changed bodies, whatever. Triple H is the head of AEW. Tony Khan's the head of WWE. Who does better?
Goddamn, fucking Tony Khan and WWE would do better. Because of the talent they have. He'll make these dream matches and them shits will be so banging. They'll be like, you know what? Tony Khan. See, it's a difference. I'm going to say Tony Khan because how he views pro wrestling. How Triple H view pro wrestling, how he goes about producing pro wrestling shows is different from how Tony Khan view pro wrestling and how he produces pro wrestling shows.
What about Black and Gold Triple H, though?
We just said Ryan Ward was the brains behind Black and Gold. Okay? Listen. 2026. I'm going to tell you something. Everybody's so caught up in the WWE trying to get back on track in 2026 that they have not said anything about AEW. And AEW's been fucking hitting all cylinders since 2026. Yeah. They done picked up where they left off in 2025. Definitely after this past Dynamite, I said, oh, shit. What's about to happen now?
Yeah.
Now you know why Brody King was involved. Now you know why Brody King was involved.
I talked so much shit about the eliminator matches, and then two motherfuckers won the eliminator matches, bro.
I told you, they listen to our podcast, they prove us wrong every time. We done said so much shit about the E, and they proved us wrong. We done said shit about the AEW, and proved us wrong, bro. They listen, bro.
Yeah. That's hilarious, bro.
Oh, I can't wait to get your reaction on Sunday. I tuned in for Sunday for AEW, Ray. I can't wait to get my man's reaction.
Well, the episode will air Monday, but listen Monday.
Come on Monday, but we
talking Sunday. Reaction on that. Super Bowl Sunday. Fuck that game. I gotta work. But
I'm off on that day. Closed.
All right, yeah. On Sunday you close?
Yeah, we close on Super Bowls.
Oh, y'all are closed?
Yeah.
I'm working.
3 days off this week, bro. I had 3 days off this week.
Damn. Close on Super Bowl. Let me ask you this. Now that we know everything about Cody Rhodes and after all this shit, do you think the Cody Crybabies should have shut the hell up and we could have got Rock and Roman at WrestleMania 40?
Not only
now that we're a year and a half away from it, were you like Cody win at 40 wouldn't have been as good as Rock and Roman?
The Cody Crybabies took away a historic match.
Yeah. Because now it might not happen ever.
Now it might not ever happen. And I'm saying I would have preferred to see Rock versus Roman. And no title involved. Just for the simple fact, who is the true head of the table of the family? That's more than enough for me to be like, I care more about that than the fucking title.
If Roman would have went over. Roman would have went over, for sure.
Roman would have went over. That's
the title would have been on the line, but Roman would have went over.
You think the title would have been on the line?
Hell yeah. Roman had the title. It's on the line, bro.
I think that title it would have been a title on the line, but it would not be no goddamn WWE title. It would have been the Tribal Chief. The Ulafala would have been on the line. And I think that's a lot more worth because we don't know. That was the biggest question.
Yeah.
When Roman Reigns was out there on his reign of terror, and he keeps saying, I'm the head of the table. The family thrives off me. We all thought the same thought, like,
Yeah.
There's another motherfucker from your family that's bigger than you, though. You know what I'm saying? That would have solidified his legacy even more. Well, instead, we got Cody versus Roman, number 2, and we all knew Cody was going to win the title. And it was perfect for the moment, but to me, I would have preferred Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 40. That's my opinion.
I was in the moment, and I was like, no, Cody won the Rumble. He deserves the chance. Like I was a prisoner of the moment. So I was a Cody crybaby. I was. But now that we're so far removed from it, I was like, fuck. I wanted Rock versus Roman.
Yes, that's the moneymaker. That's the blockbuster hits.
Yeah.
That's the blockbuster. Can you imagine The Rock, Roman, for the Ula Fala, the title of who's the head of the table, who's the real tribal chief? Was it The Rock or was it Roman? Bro, come on.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Yeah.
That's blockbuster. That's, because, and it's off the heels, off the storyline of the Bloodline saga. Like, it all culminates. It all accumulates.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
That would have been popping. I hate it when you kept saying we're gonna get Cody, Roman, and Rock
I still want the third match. I still want the third match.
No, not
the third
match. I'm saying the 3-way. That was the biggest thing. Like, we don't get a 3-way match.
Oh yeah,
I was fuck that 3-way match. It should be just be Rock and Roman.
Yeah,
that's should have been.
Now that I'm in 2026, I'm like, we should have got Rock versus Roman, bro.
That shit would have made. That probably would have made WrestleMania 40 the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real shit.
I feel you, bro. Yeah. 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 Damn, bro.
And you wouldn't need all those special guest appearances from Rock, Undertaker. Nope. You ain't want to need none of that
Rock
shit.
versus Roman.
That's all you need. Roman. That is all you need. And sometimes wrestling comes down to the simple task, just one-on-one. But you got to have a history. You got to have some kind of story, awful story built. If you put that shit together, bang, money in the bank. Money in the goddamn bank.
Bro. Yeah. Now that we're living here in 2026, I'm so mad we didn't get that match, bro. Because I don't think it'll ever happen.
I don't know if it's ever. If it does, it's
they're saying Saudi. They're saying Saudi next year.
Yep.
They're throwing a lot of money at Rock. Yeah, they got a lot of money.
Rock said, "You know what? For how much money? How much money? I get.
Let me hit the gym, bro. Let me hit the gym.
This will be my retirement match. And you know what? It'd have been perfect for The Rock to retire.
Yeah.
Right? Because it would have been passing of the torch.
Yeah. It would have been perfect, bro. It would have been perfect, bro.
We gotta have some Cody, bro. And guess what? Now in 2026, now we hearing specklers of boo and motherfuckers booing Cody in 2026. Now ain't this some shit?
I think the crowd's booing Cody because now they're sick of the babyface and want him to go heel now.
That's the same thing what happened with AEW.
Yep. Yeah.
You know why? It has nothing to do about booking. It has nothing to do about the promotion. It has everything to do about the fucking person. Cody just looked like a fucking heel. I don't care. He can blonde his hair. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. He can wear white and blue, all different color schemes, come out in songs, and I don't give a damn. That motherfucker is a heel at nature. He don't give me babyface vibes. He gives me heel vibes. He gives me a babyface trying to front as a babyface, but he really a heel.
Yeah.
Mask. Yeah. A fucking mask. Because he ain't no John Cena. He ain't no John Cena.
Yeah.
This fake motherfucker. I'm going to tell you right now. Cody's fake as fuck, bro.
Stop,
I see this motherfucker
bro.
at the goddamn Maggot Pockets Mark.
Hey.
I dapped his ass up. He's like, do I know you? I said, nah, but you probably see me from the 44 Heelz podcast. He said, whoa. I love it. Give your information to my publicist. I want to be on. I said, I got you, Cole. This motherfucker took his information. This motherfucker ain't hella high water, ain't stealing on this motherfucker, man. You fake shit, Cody Rhodes.
Hey, stop, bro.
I don't give a goddamn.
Cody Rhodes, bro. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that suit and tie fits his ass perfectly. Yeah. Get your ass away from here. But you know what? You too real. You ain't on the level for the goddamn 44 Heelz. Because you come on this show, you got to keep it 100. And I don't keep it 100. Your monkey ass. Motherfucker. Fake as
You might
fuck.
have saw some of our clips and been like, I can't go on this podcast.
Oh man,
they ain't like these. Yeah.
well then Cody, then don't sell dreams. Then Cody,
Yeah.
don't sell dreams.
Yeah.
Then that's
Yeah.
my point. If you know you can't
Hell
do
yeah.
it, then don't sell dreams.
Hell yeah. All right,
Shit.
bro. This is my last question, and it's a question for you.
Let's go.
Because my boy T.I. is back, bro. Let him know,
Shit.
bro. I've been listening to this song on repeat. And you the MC. Or is that respectful to say MC?
That is perfect.
Okay. You the MC. What are your top 4 Atlanta rappers of all time? Because I didn't even live in Atlanta. T.I. was my guy, bro. I love T.I., bro.
All right.
I love T.I.
I'm going to go ahead and start from the number 4.
Number 4.
I'm going to go with Big Boy from
Yeah.
Outkast. I'm going to go with number 3. I'm going to go with Tip. Tip, number 3rd favorite ATL rapper of all time. Tip. T.I.
Yeah.
I like him. Number 2, I'm about to go with the homegrown Gwinnett County boy, Ritz. The white boy with the red hair, Ritz. That's my second favorite ATL rapper of all time. Ritz, shout out to you, bro. Get better, man. Number 1, it is no question, bro. Andre 3000.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 1.
Okay.
Our number 1 ATL MC, Andre 3 Stacks, bro. He be spitting. Come on. What about you? Who you got? Who's your top?
Bro, I'm not even really in that ATL game. I mean, I'm going to put T.I. number 1 just because I wasn't even in Atlanta and I love T.I. Andre 3000, probably number 3. That motherfucking song I hate so much, the fucking Shake It Like a Polaroid. I fucking hate that song because I know that's not really Andre 3000.
No, that's
you know
really
what I'm
Andre
saying?
3000. That's how.
God, I
that's
hate
why
that
I loved
song,
him as an
bro.
artist. He was so diverse. If you never heard the Speaker Box and the Love Below, that double album with one side was strictly Big Boy, the other side was strictly Andre. That's why that shit won so many Grammys. It was a work of art. That album was so.
It was different. It was different.
Yes, it was so different, bro.
But
was
I
good.
just hate that song. I just hate that song.
You don't like Hey Y'all?
No, I hate that. Shake It Like a Polaroid. I hate
that shit
fucking.
Dope, bro. Hey.
I think I just heard it so often. I hate it.
Because it was a hit. It was a hit.
Yeah. And I don't even have a 3 and 4 because I really don't even know, bro.
You know,
I really
like
don't
Jeezy?
even know.
You ain't like Young Jeezy?
Oh, Young Jeezy number 3 then, bro. Young Jeezy
like
number
Young
3.
Jeezy? What about Ludacris? You never like Ludacris?
Oh, Ludacris. Oh, bro, let me tell you about Ludacris, bro. So, I think it was 8th grade, word of mouth. Word of mouth, 8th grade for me, I think it was. My mom took that CD from me, bro.
Whoa. What?
She heard me banging it in the room. She said, "Give me that CD." Yeah. I had to buy when I could go out and get a CD from someone else that would buy it. My mom made me buy my CDs at Walmart. And everyone knows Walmart was the clean version, bro.
I know.
So anytime she heard the bad shit, bro, I'll put Ludacris. Let me put Ludacris. Yeah, number 4. Because let me put Ludacris number 3, Jeezy number 4.
Yeah. Big Boy number 2, then T.I. number 1.
But bro, T.I., let him know, bro. Like I texted you the other night, bro. If I could go back in time and find my CD case with all the CDs, like a lot of y'all young kids won't understand, we had like a book full of CDs.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
And that shit was T.I., Chamillionaire, Mike Jones, Slim Thug. I was from Texas.
Texas, you going to Texas? I love Texas shit too. Yeah. I love that shit.
But Young Jeezy, bro, Young Jeezy was in that shit, bro. Young Jeezy was it, but bro, T.I. cutting the dreads off, going back to his fucking fade, bro.
Yeah,
bro. This song. Hey,
we got like 2004, 2005 T.I. on this
bro.
Thing, man.
I remember one time in high school in Texas, we was in a class or something, and this guy was writing the lyrics to I got a 9 in my hand, 45 in the other hand, you know,
Yeah.
whatever that song was. And he wrote something else. And I was like, that's not the lyrics, bro. And he's like, what? I was like, no, it's 9 in my hand, 45 in the other hand. And he was like, no, it's not. I was like, bro, I guarantee you I know this shit. It's on repeat, bro. But man, tip, bro, I can't wait to buy this album, bro. I still buy albums on iTunes.
Yeah.
Apparently you can buy, I don't know, what is it, like YouTube or something? You can just listen to the songs all the time, or Spotify. And
Yeah,
just
YouTube
listen
music.
to,
You can, if you pay for a subscription, it's unlimited music and play for. But any song that you play, the artists do get a chunk of that because you play that song. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling
same with Spotify. I think Spotify, or not Spotify. Is it Spotify where you can buy like unlimited passing? You just pick the song and play it.
Yeah.
I still buy the album, bro. I have albums on my phone right now, bro.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Look, another album that you probably sleeping on, you got to check him out, Brother Oos. From it, that shit is dope, bro. He got songs, and he has a large catalog, and he has a lot of songs I fuck with a whole lot, bro. He's nice.
Check out that interview, y'all, with the Oos. He's a wrestling fan, y'all. He's a fan.
Check him out, man. But one more thing I want to say before we close out the show. The future of pro wrestling is amongst us, and Tony Khan is heading the way. And what do you mean what I mean? Tony Khan is building long-term storylines across multiple international promotions.
So, is there 100% chance AEW never shuts down?
100% chance.
100% chance.
They'll never shut. They're here to stay. They are here to stay. We finally got a number 2 option that is not going to fade away into obscurity, like TNA or fucking any other promotion. AEW's here to stay because they.
You know what's funny, bro? Is people online are posting pictures about like the theater, which I love the theater layout of AEW. I love it. And people online are posting like, this is the number 2 promotion in the game. I'm like, I mean, yes, it is. They're not number 1. WWE is number 1. That's obvious. But to post a picture about them being in a theater and being like, this is your number 2. I'm like, it is the number 2.
So these are new fans saying shit. So I give them a pass because that was a funny talking about because if they did.
But what I'm saying, I'm not necessarily WWE's number 1. No. Right? We all know that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is if they knew any of their wrestling history, they wouldn't say stupid ass rebuttal shit like that because where did Monday Night Raw start at? The Hammerstein
in theaters. Yeah. But to call AEW the number 2 promotion as a diss, it's not a diss. They are the number 2 promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just like, is that supposed to like hurt AEW fans? No. Like AEW, we're a fan of both. AEW is the number 2 promotion. I don't get it.
It's dumb. Look, again, it's tribalism at its worst. Not at its best, at its worst. Because you mean to tell me, a company that's only been around for 7 years is not the number 1 company compared to a company that's been around for 50 plus years? Oh my God, how fucking riveting. Yeah. I never thought that would fucking be this instance. Come on. Like,
or how about this? AEW's number 2 and TNA's been around for a lot longer than AEW.
Ding, 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 ding. Match is finished. Done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Shit.
I just don't get that argument. Oh, this is the number 2 promotion in the world. I'm like, yeah. And that's like not a slight at AEW or a dig at AEW. It's just they are the number 2. Yeah. I love both. It is what it is.
There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. They only been in existence for 7 fucking years. Like, what part of that do you not understand? And it'd be the same fans who say, "Oh, this is the number 2 company." It'd be the same fans that say, "Well, I bet AEW won't even last 5 years." Ha ha ha. They're on year 7, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say tribalism is dying. Tribalism at its worst. Because tribalism makes you eat your words one way or another.
Yeah.
It makes you eat your fucking words. And these
Yeah.
WWE marks who are so gun-ho for WWE, like, this is the best. This is the best. No, it's not the fucking best. It's just your fucking flavor. It's your flavor. Don't mean it's the fucking best. It ain't my flavor. It sure
And
ain't my flavor.
our flavors are both companies. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't my flavor.
Vanilla. We like vanilla. We like chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
And if you put two of these motherfuckers together, you put WWE and AEW together, you get sherbet. And I fucking love sherbet.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I want to say to all the content creators out there, because we don't give a fuck what we say on 4-4 Heels. We don't give a fuck. But stop apologizing.
Oh, Lord. Let's get into it.
I'm just saying, like, if you have a wrestling opinion, and I feel for these people, they're out there making apologies. Stop apologizing, bro. Stand on your word. You said it. Stand by it, bro. Just because you get some criticism online, fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
You're better than me. Because I'm going to tell you right now. Look here, man. Check it out. Aaron loves wrestling. Let me tell you something. We love you over here. We still want to have you on the pod, man. You ain't got to apologize for a motherfucking thing to nobody. You lost followers. Guess what? We lose followers all the time. But guess what? We return them
every day.
We gain more all the time. This is a game. But you stand on business. And you make sure you say it with your motherfucking chest what you mean and what you say. Because what you say is what you mean. Don't apologize for shit. Man, come on, man. Man, come on the pod. We're going to talk. We need to get Aaron Loves Wrestling on the pod. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get Aaron Loves Wrestling on the damn pod, man.
Shit, he gets on our pod, he losing a bunch of followers.
And he gonna gain some. He gonna gain some too. He gonna gain the real followers, the motherfuckers who really fuck with the shit. All this tippy toeing on thin ice. I don't want to say this because I might lose followers. Fuck all that shit, bro. You either rock with the 4-4 Heels or you don't. If you don't, deuces, ooses. If you do, welcome you. But I don't give a damn. He don't give a damn because we don't give a damn because we gonna keep it 100. Shit, man. The fuck. Take my goddamn shoe off on these motherfuckers. Fuck the shit, bro. Yeah. We gonna keep thriving anyway. Because the thing is, bro, motherfuckers are gonna, no matter how well you're doing, they're gonna find a reason to hate.
Yeah.
You understand?
I mean, that's IWC. No matter what you say, they gonna hate. No matter if Roman wins, they gonna hate. And then the next night they can be like best promo of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Nah. So that's what it is, man. But we keep it 100 on this side. That's why we're the number one wrestling
tag
podcast
team
on the internet.
Podcast champs of the world.
Of the fucking world, bro. Number one. Uno.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. They don't got us. They can't get us. They can't mess with us with a 10-foot pole. They can't get us, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't we come off the top of this shit. Ain't no. We just be we just be that's it, bro. They can't mess with us, man. And I'll tell you one thing, we implore anybody. Like we welcome, like when we first started, we didn't really pull up a lot of people because we was trying to get our shit right. Now we in the zone that we in, bro, we welcome. We welcome. Anybody come on the pod. We got a boy, the alternate. He gonna jump on the pod. Yeah. Conversation I texted you last night. He gonna jump on the pod. I welcome him. Aaron Loves Wrestling. We welcome you. Come on, man. Stunner, we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. I saw the saw the DM. We gonna make it happen, Stunner. We want you on. We want everybody on. Because guess what, bro? We cool motherfuckers. We just wrestling fans like everybody else. We got our opinions. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just a lot of shit just make a lot of sense. That's just that's what it is. Shit.
Stand on what you say, y'all.
Stand 10 toes down in that shit, bro. Come on.
Yeah, unless you got 11 toes, then you weird, but stand on them too.
Oh boy, stand on all them 11 toes, 3 pinky toes. Stand
all
on
right, y'all. We the 4-4 Heels. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.
Ooses.